Okay. Once again, thank you everyone. Welcome to today's Friday Spotlight feature. Today's topic of discussion is automate and simplify effortless payment plan creation from upfront fee schedules. My name is Sai Kodali. So agenda of today's presentation, we're going to deal with one of the most common problem pretty much all the colleges may be facing at the moment, may have faced in the past. And then the solution to the problem, I'm going to explain it to you what solution we have, and then what are the features that would be applicable to solve that solution, solve the problem, and then we'll discuss on the benefits. And then at the end, if we have any time, then we can look into some question and answers from you guys. Okay. So first of all, I want to introduce it to you a problem. Maybe you or your admission staff or finance team may have been spending hours and hours together in terms of creating payment plans, especially for the student applications or the applications that are received for the courses and the upfront fee schedules, which are money back. And then the same task of creating payment plans. Once the application has been converted to the student, the finance team may need to create uh, the same payment plan, whichever is created in the offer stage, in the finance stage, to process the payments and record them in the system. So this is a repetitive task. So the same payment plan that you're going to be creating, spending hours, if you have volume of applications that may have been received for multiple courses, multiple course intakes, and then the admissions team may have to spend hours and hours together to enter the payment information, payment plan, create payment plan individually for each and every application. And then the same thing has to be done once again by the finance staff. Wouldn't it be great if there is some kind of an automation which eliminates all the manual work and then which accurately creates the payment plan, both in the offer stage and also in the student finance stage, isn't it? So the solution for this is we do have features that says auto creation of invoices from the payments free schedule. So that automates all these process of manually creating the payment plans in the offer stage and also in the student finance section. So this feature consists of two components. One component of it is where you preset the payment or the installments for a particular course, intake, and the campus. So you define this course and this intake, these are all the 10 installments the student have to pay the fees, tuition fees, along with the miscellaneous fees. And then the same payment plan will be automatically loaded by the system in the once the application has been received for that respective course, intake, and the campus. If you have 10 applications or 100 applications received for the same course, campus, and intake, so all the 100 applications will be automatically loaded by the system with the predefined preset payment plan. And then the admissions team, once they convert the offer to the students, so this system will automatically create the payment plan in the student finance section. So the invoices will automatically be created in the student finance section. Isn't it great? So we're gonna discuss in detail about these two components of the feature. So the first component, as I said, intake payment plans are a feature. So this again is an optional solution. So once this feature is enabled on your site, once the feature is enabled on your site, just under the offers manage page, you will see the intake payment plan setup. A new page will be added. So within this page, as I'm showing it to you in the screenshot here, so that will have the payment plan information that you a couple of filters like year, campus, and then course. So the filter options here based on the receiver, if you have the course delivery for both international and domestic. So based on the receiver, international or domestic delivery, if it is both, you can choose the course, and then automatically the courses along with the course tuition fees will be shown here. And then you can choose the fee type, either tuition fee or the miscellaneous fees. So the tuition fee, miscellaneous fees, including enrollment fee, material fees. So if you have any other fees that has to be scheduled, for the course, then you can set up the payment plan for the other miscellaneous fees as well. And then you can choose the installment amounts, due date, uh, all that information, relevant information, and you can preset the payment plan, just like how you set up in the money back. I guess everyone here would be familiar with the money back icon in the offers manage page. I can also show it to you in the system. So this is how you set up payment plan for a particular campus, course, intake, and then automatically you will see all the installments, uh, due dates along with the amounts and the durations. Okay. So the next one is, once you set up, the second thing is, based on the applications received for that particular course, intake, and the campus, the system will automatically load that preset plan in here. So admission staff do not have to do anything manually, enter any information here. So they can just look at the payment plan, which is automatically loaded by the system, and then they can still make any changes to the payment installments or the due dates. Okay, and if everything is okay, they can just finalize the offer letter. So the applications which are received from public portal, agent portal, and the admin portal. So all the applications from 3 different portals, regardless of which portal the application have been submitted, either by the agent or the college staff or the public portal by the student itself. All the applications will be automatically loaded. Only the condition here is, if you already have a preset payment plan set up for that particular course, intake, and the campus. If you have multi-campus, if there is only one campus, then it will be automatically one campus. This is for the offer stage. The same way, if you are adding a new course to the existing student is enrolling for a different course, or maybe extending the same course, or then also the moment you add the course, then you would, if you need to generate a new offer letter with a new payment plan for the new course, then there will be another option that will be available on the student course page. So a little icon that once you click it, the system will automatically create the payment plan in the student finance section. And then the system will automatically load the payment plan in the student stage in that particular offer money back. So I'm going to show it to you in the system. So in here, you go to offers, intake payment plan setup. So click on add new plan. So today's is the current year 2025. Based on the receiver, the course delivery, whether it is international or local, domestic or international, based on the receiver, the courses will be shown. And then from these courses, you can choose individual courses. You can select all the courses which are with the same intake date. So here is 6th of January 2025, and then you can choose the fee type, tuition fee or miscellaneous fee, put the installment amount, which has to be greater than $0, put the due date and the pay duration, and then you record the plan. So you record the payment installments for throughout the course. And then once it has been recorded, then this is how the system will display the payment plan. For Melbourne campus certificate 3 in training and assessment, I created 3 tuition fee installments along with 1 enrollment fee installment. Okay, so this payment plan in the offer section. So this is an application which has been submitted for the same course and campus, the same intake. So if I just look at this money back upfront fee schedule, and then click on schedule type remaining values, and obviously these 3 installments I have set up from the intake payment plan automatically loads in this page. So all the admission staff, they may verify if the due dates and installments amount are still applicable and relevant to that particular student course offer. If they want to make any changes, they still can be able to make changes to the due date installment amount, and then they can save them for this particular offer, and then they can finalize the offer. Okay. So the second component of the feature is automation in place. So the automation, the system will automatically create the same upfront fee or the payment schedule in the student finance section once the offer is converted to the student by generating the student ID. So so this is how in the student finance section. So the team may be generating the payment schedule or the payment plan individually for student by student, but this automation will automatically generate. And then the description, it says for identification purposes, the description it says generated from the intake payment plan, just to identify this automatically generated for the staff, whoever is looking at that payment plan. That is for the offer stage. Again, for the student, as I said, for the student section, if a new course has been added, then you would see on the student course page here, there is a little calculator icon that appears there. So the staff members can click on that calculator icon, and then automation will automatically create the payment plan in the student finance section. So I'm going to show it to you with the same example of these. Application. I'm just approving the offer letter. And then COE, I'm checking my COE applicable, generate the student ID, generate now. So the offer will be converted to the student, and then you can find that student under the student search. And go to accounts and then find the student in the student accounts. Then you would obviously see the payment plan auto creative. So how good is that? So it will pick up the commission rates which are applicable for the course commission for the activity period. So for the miscellaneous payment, so under the miscellaneous section, you have the enrollment fee invoice being created. Okay. For the same way for the student, I'm going to show it to you from the student section. So this student do not have any payment plan in place. So I just added a new course for the student. So if I go into the student course section, so under the course details, so you see the little calculator icon that says if you hover your mouse, generate payment schedule based on the offer payment plan. So you click on that icon just disappear. And then if you go into the student payment page, then you will see the payment plan created. So there are a lot of obviously benefits for the staff in terms of saving a lot of time, and then the manual process that you may be following currently may lead to a lot of errors in terms of uh, entering the data for the payment due dates or the payment amounts, and then all these errors can be reduced with this automation in place, and then it obviously saves a lot of time for the staff members, which can be used uh, to do other important tasks, and then which obviously reduces the labor cost for the college as well. And then the most efficient thing is they do not have to worry about creating the same thing, they doing the same task once again. Once you're doing it in the offer stage, and then the same staff or maybe a different staff maybe doing it the same thing again in the finance section. So eliminates all the manual work, and then this automation takes care of the payment plan creation. All right. So these are all the pretty much benefits that I can recommend. So whoever, whichever college may not be using this particular feature, so they can create a ticket, write to mesh group support, requesting for more information on this particular feature. Then we will be able to help you on that, and we can provide you with the more information. So we already reached 250. So if you got any questions, so I'll be able to answer in next 10 minutes.
Hey, Sai, it's Janice here.
Yeah.
So our chat are pretty quiet. It looks like everyone is in deep thoughts
Oh,
from
wow.
your presentation. That was very useful. I mean, hey, automated, why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. So, Sai, does this automation come like by default?
This doesn't come by default. We do
Mm-hmm.
have an optional charge for it, activation charge for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so
whoever is interested, they can reach out to our support team, and then we will provide you with more information.
mm-hmm. Okay, good to know, good to know. So this feature does not come by default, but it's definitely a useful feature. So everyone out there, if you are interested in getting to know more of this feature or interested to turn it on, please contact our support team and we can take you further from there. Okay, so it looks like my chat is still quite quiet.
Yeah.
Sai, have you got anything else to update, or otherwise we might have to call it a day?
Yeah, that's all I have today. So everyone might be planning the weekend.
Yes, I'm suppose everyone is looking forward to the weekend.
Weekend.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for coming. And please remember, this session is being recorded and we will post it on our YouTube channel. The link is already in the chat. If you can scroll up towards the top of the chat, you will see the link. Okay, or maybe I should just post it here again so everyone get to see.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a quick question side before everyone goes. It says that these payments are to be auto-populated into zero. So they need to get zero and also means to get a integration with zero. Is that correct?
Yeah.
This is, yeah, it's totally two feature, right?
Yeah,
This,
it's totally two feature.
so
So they need.
maybe you want to explain a bit more on this?
So in order to populate these payments in zero, first thing they need to have a zero integration with us, with the RTOManager platform. And by activating this feature, so the system will automatically create the payment plan. So by the zero auto integration in place, so by the rules that we define, these payments will automatically be pushed to the zero. And the payments that you record at the zero will be automatically pushed to the RTOManager platform as well with the integration.
But Sai, if I don't have a zero integration, will this feature still work?
Yes, even if you don't have the zero integration, you can still use this feature. So as I said, this eliminates all the manual work, and then you can directly record the payments for the student tuition fees or miscellaneous fees. You do not have to worry about creating the payment plans. The staff can directly record the payments for those invoices.
Ah, see, excellent. This feature is so powerful and dynamic because we don't really need to have an integration with zero in order for this to work. So it can work on its own as long as we turn on the feature. Is that correct, Sai?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so
Yeah.
not to worry. I mean, thank you, Deepa, for asking this question for us to get a pricing. Ah, Deepa is interested in this feature side. We got the potential. Deepa, maybe we can get I'll get Sai to contact you outside line after the session so we can, provide you more information on in terms of the pricing. Okay.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Janice. Sorry, I was just with another student just now. Then, so I just they just left, which is a good time for me to talk before you guys leave. No, I was just quietly listening while I was with a student, but I am very much interested to know about the pricing for this, and if you can send me email, then it would be great.
Okay. All right, Sai, let's follow up with Deepka after the session. Okay. Yep, if we don't have any other questions, I think this would be it. Thank you, everyone.